Hello, everybody. I want to make sure I'm good.
Your moments, your view, your life. The strength of fiberglass windows means less rain, more light, and the strength of fiberglass windows means less rain, more light.
Good. I'm gonna quit checking that. Alrighty. I know nobody's here, so I'll give it a few minutes before I start, and I'll explain this. And move stuff out of my way. Okay, so last night I took a bike ride for the first time since my surgery. Had to wear my braces. And there on the curb was this. And I was like, I gotta take that home. I'll show you. I took a picture of it before, so y'all can see what it'll look like. That's what it'll look like. Well, I'm gonna change it into something for my yard. And my intentions are to paint the tree green, a heart's red. I don't know what color this, and this is gonna say Scott, and this is gonna say Tina, and it's gonna say the Massey's on there. So let's turn it into something. And I zipped as best as I could to clean off the old paint. I was going to try to take it off. It is screwed, but then I realized it's also glued. So, quite a little bit challenge here with the post still on it, but I'll make it work. You probably hear my cats. They're going crazy. They play every morning. So I'm slowly going to try and get around the edge as best as possible. Oh, that's still right there. Right in there. I'm going to give it a quick heat here. Oh yeah. Okay. Right in it. And I just sold it. I figure it's Shabby cow. Let's see. Okay. Whoops. Yeah, it's still wet right there. It's all right. Because Big deal. Okay. I think quarter should be good now. Scott teases me. He goes, "You can't go anywhere without finding something," he says. Can't help it. Can't help it. Trying to get that one little spot right there. Hello, Serena. Good morning. How's your day? So far? There we go. That's good. You know, I could sit here all day and not get one bing. And I get on here. Look at Allie. Look at my pretty Allie. This is who she kind of likes, I guess. So I don't know. It's some character. Last day of school. She has her 8th grade graduation. And they went along. I'm like, "Oh, okay, what time are you picking me up, Diamond?" She goes, they're not having like a big ceremony. It's only like the classroom or classes are doing it. No parent or no like parent and anything like that. I'm like, "Oh, okay." She goes, "Yeah, that's what I said too." I went to that, So last night, Scott took a ride on Shadow, which is what we named our Harley. We name our vehicles. And, well, he did that. I took a bike ride on my bike. And on the curb, there was this. Well, I'm always see potential in everything. This is what it looked like beforehand. Looked like that. So I brought it home. And what I'm going to do is paint it, of course. It's going to say Scott, the Massies, and Tina. And I'm going to put it in my yard. Scott teased me. You can't go anywhere without finding something. Nope. And it was free. And I don't want it perfect either. I want it to look kind of, I'm not going to do 2 coats. I'm just doing it 1 coat so you get that effect. And I may do some dry brushing on the edges, but I want it to have that feel. So what are you and Zach up to today? Okay. Sorry, I have to be off camera to get this edge. Nothing. He's not allowed to do much. I'm cleaning up all the stuff. I'm finished. You finished? Oh, cool. Are you gonna do a video so we can see it? Why not? I gotta catch up on everybody's videos. I'm so far behind. I know you got some up. Kathy's got some up. I gotta go watch. I know I'm off camera. I'm sorry. Trying to get this edge. There we go. Okay. It's hard with the stick. Oh. Yeah, I'm doing this, and then I got to take care of my cats and put my dishes away. And I'm pretty much free. Almost forgot this side. Oops, got green on my heart. It's all right. Okay. I think I got all the green. Oop, right there. One little teeny spot. All right. All right. And there's that. Okay. Now I have to decide what color I want this. I'm thinking a light blue. Thinking light blue. And yeah. There'll be some touch-ups I'll have to do on the tree. I'll let this sit for a bit. I have to go use the little girl's room, so if anybody comes back in. I'm back. Okay. All right. All right, now the heart. because it's gonna be red. Oh, Miss Kathy, hello. Sorry, I'm back. That's all right, Jamie called. Good morning. Good morning, Miss Cat. All right. Another treasure I found on the curb last night riding my bike. I'll show you what it looked like, Miss Cat. I found it. Scott tells me I can't go anywhere. I ride around 3 blocks and I come home with something. It's cute the way it was. They must have had a star up here, I imagine. And so this morning, I zipped it with this thing, heat gun, and a putty knife, and took all the paint off. Pretty much all of it that I could, especially the happy holidays. And now I'm painting it. And what I'm going to do is put Scott, Tina, and the Massies on there. I forgot. Oh, red. I was like, what am I doing here? Oh, what am I doing? I need it. Okay, I'm just going to stick with the little black one I got. Wash it. Really good. All right. The tedious side of the heart. Was it the updates, Sabrina? I saw it. All right, you may see me off camera for a little bit because the angle. I tried to take the pole off, but I couldn't get it off. It was glued on. So I was like, oh, I'll just take that off. Nope, it was glued. And I didn't want to try to break the glue. I heated it up, but it wouldn't come undone, so must be a wood glue, I imagine. There we go. I got a little bit of touch up I'll do after. But it'll look good. All right, that one looks all right. I'm sad to have 6 more toppers for my sun catcher to find them on my Christmas address. I want to buy one of those. That you're talking the planter things, right? Them are cool. Ooh. I'll be off camera again. Sorry. What's that? Don't take out my window. Moving this around. Not bad, Tina Louise. Not bad. All right. I'm hoping to maybe have some stuff made. Now that I'm getting back into it here a little bit, I might try. I'm promising. Now that the weather, because the weather has been terrible around. I mean, when you think it's going to be nice, because I was going to make some of my paper packs with this spray stuff I have. But I want to do it outside because it's in spray cans. But every time I think they're doing it, I look at the weather, it's rain. It drives me crazy. It's like, Jesus. Ooh, got red. Damn. Balancing this stick at the same time with a paintbrush in your hand is not easy. Well, and hitting things behind you. All right. Okay. Oh. There's a little bit of blue I gotta touch up that I hit the green with. But other than that, I think it's looking good. I just have to dry it afterwards and then go to the next step. Because to me, it's dull. I mean, let me see how it looks when I hold it up. Oh, it doesn't look bad. A little touch up of blue. Oh, you were okay. Last night I took a bike ride. I found it on the curb. This is what it started out like, Kathy. Somebody threw it on the curb. This is what it started out like. So what I'm going to do is going to put Scott, the Massey's, Tina. Scott's name in one heart, mine in the other, and then the Massey's. Scott tells me I can't go anywhere and I come home with something. He was laughing last night because I went for a bike ride on my bicycle. He was out on Shadow, our motorcycle. He ran and did an errand. And I said, I'm going to see if I can ride my bike because I'd have been on my bike weeks ago if it wasn't for my hand, you know? So last night I tried it. Can tell I'm out of shape. Let's put it that way. It didn't hurt my wrist too much. I had my wrist guards on, but there's no way I could do it every day. I'll have to go like every other day because I used to all summer I'd ride my bike, and I even have a cart. So if I go garage sailing, I have a cart that goes on the back of my bike too. And Scott's got to put my baskets on that I have also for my bike. I told him, I said one day when I bought the baskets in a cart, because then I have a crate that goes in back of the cart to hold stuff. And I said, I said to him, well, if I ever get homeless, I got my bike set up. Go right around the neighborhood, just collect cans. He started laughing at me. I boo-booed. I did a boo-boo. I went in the green paint, not the blue. I gotta let this dry a little bit. I'm gonna heat gun it, see if that would work a little bit here. And then I'll stick it in my yard. I will spray it with after I'm done. After it dries for a while, I'll spray it with wood protector for outside. And I'll find a spot in my yard and I'll put it. let's see if I can get this painted. Oh, messing up here. Ceramic fairies? What are you doing with them? Okay. I'm sorry I'm off camera, but I can't see the angle I have to get to fix. That looks good. All right. Where is this? Looks good. All right. Just a little bit of red touch up, and I'll dry it. Looks good. Looks good. Oh, whoops! I'm sorry I hit the camera. I just discovered a spot of red I didn't even paint the first time. Come on. There we go. There we go. I feel like Bob Ross. There we go. There we go. That man could paint. Man, I wish I had his talent. Oh, and I just did a boo-boo in my heart. Oh, well. I'll fix it here in a second. Along that heart without getting it on the side. A little bit challenging. I'll take my brush and get that off. And then that cut piece off coloring. Go like that. There we go. Now, then we'll fix it. Ugh. Okay. I'm sorry I'm off camera. I did that with my Dollar Tree gnome stuff I forgot I had, and I discovered in the shed yesterday. Put them in my flower plots in my house. In my plants. Oops! I am so sorry. Okay. All right. I'm going to give this heart one more coat because it looks like it needs it. Just real quick. As well as the bottom part. And then we'll dry it. And then I'll start what I want to do. All right. Oh, I keep spotting things. I'm going to stop nitpicking here in a minute because it'll drive me crazy. I'll be here all day. So, to me, it doesn't matter too much, but I want it to look halfway nice, you know? Okay. Put that to the side. All right. Kathy, did you hear me on a message the other day when you send packages? Because you say that whoever you send your packages through won't let you switch to my new address? To send it in Scott's name from now on and put it in as Scott Nancy instead of, and then, because I have a feeling if I get a package down there, they're gonna always tell me I didn't get it, and I don't, especially with the stuff that I got from the sale. Scott came up with that idea. It's like, tell her put it in my name and send it. Yeah, I deleted you. Yeah. They probably opened it, saw what it was, like, oh, and then threw it out. I said told Scott, I'm gonna sneak down there about 3 o'clock in the morning on Thursday night, because that's when garbage comes out. Because you figure it's a paper product and they do recycle and see if it's in the recycling bin. Scott goes, are you serious? I said, you fucking bet. Ooh. Whoa, that was almost a slip. You bet you I am. I'm so mad. My mailman asked me the value, and I told him $25. He did put it in as lost. And we're going to hear back from the postmaster and see what they want to do about it. But now they got it noted up on, because he went in and he noted it for his route for subs, that it's my address when they go through. It'll red flag it either way, not to deliver there. They could have put that puppy back in the mailbox. Does not live at an address. So they made a note on that address that me and Scott. So we'll see. But it still irritates the hell out of me. Oldies but goodies, they're next. Is it noon already? Oh yeah, it is noon. Just got the notification. I want to make sure it's really dry. It's a teeny spot. Not a big one, but enough to drive me crazy. Oh man. All right. I think that's good. All right, the next step. All right. Oh, dropped in. It took a year after Paul died, but I got 3 checks I never would have come. Okay. Yes, I didn't. They're good because Scott's dad might have to that address and they still control pants, but died, but I got 3 checks I never would have come. Oh wow. Yeah, see. Yep. 3 weeks. Well, was it 2 weeks ago? 3 weeks ago? Something like that. Well, I got this letter in like March from Dad's insurance company saying they can't insure this house anymore because there's insurance on it by another party. And I'm like, what the hell is this about? And I showed Scott. Scott called them. And he got his like their answering service, and they never returned their phone call. So then we got another letter. I don't remember what that one read, but I called and got a hold of a person. Well, they wouldn't talk to me because I'm not an administrator of the state. So I called my sister-in-law. They never canceled the insurance on this house like they were supposed to. Luckily, and I told Scott, we called them because me and Scott were going to go through the same place Dad did for the insurance on the house, but they never returned our phone call. So we found somebody else, and so we got, I think it was like almost $400 they got back. But luckily, they had a recording of Annette calling saying, as of this date, the house will not longer be my dad's. And so Dad's estate will be finally closed because the estate would still have been open for a year. Isn't that ridiculous? I don't get that. I get it, but I don't get it. But the estate and the checking account will be closed with Annette as the administrator as of July 31st. And then whatever is left in the account, she got her part of the house already. Oops, sorry. That Scott and I bought the house for because they agreed on it, or we wouldn't have been able to move in the house for a year. So Scott and Annette agreed on the house, and we got that taken care of. But the other part of however it works, I don't know. I'm really not privy to that. But look. So Annette said she'll be up here, and her and Scott will go to the bank in July, and then get that done and split, because they have to split the remaining balance of that account, which I have no idea. And if she's got to explain for every dollar, she better not touch anything, because the bills come here. Everything comes here, and no bills have come through. Nobody has submitted to the courts. So she has to have, the only thing that she can justify is that what she got her portion for the house, because her and Scott agreed on that. But the rest was supposed to sit there until all the bills come in. I'm just going to go over that because that looks odd. Thing is, with my father-in-law, him and I just sat down in the end of February and paid his bills. Oh no, it is. It's filed at the courthouse. The lawyer did it. Dad had a lawyer. Yeah, it's filed. It's filed. Whoops. There we go. That's how that's going to look. I like how that looks. I like the rough look. So I'm going to rough this top edge a little bit. I don't understand it. All I know is that for us to move into the house like we wanted to, when we wanted to, Annette and Scott had to agree on the price, and they did. And the lawyer, and that part was done. The house part, we own this. There's nobody. It's ours. Then the rest of the estate had to stay open. So if any bills came in, which I knew there wasn't going to be any, and anything at the courthouse, however that works. And nobody has, and that told me when I talked to it, nobody has filed any papers at the courthouse and Dad's, and like a bill or whatever, however that works. For Dad, I knew that wasn't going to happen because Dad paid all his bills on time. So that's why we had to leave it open. They had to leave the estate open for the year, because it's a Wisconsin thing, I guess. And Annette got her portion. The lawyer gave Annette her portion of the house, what she got of the house. And then there was an amount that had to stay in it, which her and Scott settled on an amount, and it's been sitting in there because they each, Dad had everything in cash. Okay. So, he had beneficiaries for everything on his banking. and he had everything in envelopes for his funeral. So her and Scott put, I don't remember how much each of their out of Dad's checking account equally to cover any bills that came in. Which, and then like the last month up to the 20th of July, she had to cover the light bill, the last water bill, which actually worked out good. Because the last water bill, my first water bill was $7. We shut off the Wi-Fi and all that. So why have cable? Shut off the cable. Shut off the phone. Nobody was, we all have cell phones. So I don't know how that stuff works. If Dad would have put this house in Scott and I's name, or Scott's name, like he said he was going to, he probate wouldn't have been open, because through the fact that Dad owned something over 50,000, had to go to probate. I do know that, but I tell you, my sister-in-law, I don't know why my father-in-law had her in charge of things, because she came and managed her own life. See, if I called the insurance company, like she did, and they said, "Oh, we'll call you back," and they didn't call me back, I'd have been on the phone with them. How do I do yellow and darker green? It is like it's like a yellow green. Say, ooh, that one got away from me. Yeah, I'm gonna add more. I'm just gonna do this one because I started and I'll add some different colors. Um, oh no, that's all right. You guys, I get it. I was looking at it myself, going. But due to the fact that I don't want to repaint it green, I'm gonna add a little bit of different. I don't want it to look fall either. You know what I mean? So. Mm-hmm. Scott's way up in. Where did he tell me he had to go? I don't remember. But he did tell me he was going to have a long day today. I do remember that. Sorry, I'm out of camera. Trying to. I grabbed the plastic bag of pans. Well, hello, Oreo. Hello, Oreo. She still won't let me pet her, but she's not far from me. And I think that's a good sign that she's kind of getting better at socializing a little bit. You know? Okay. Okay. I will go back to washing, taping my index card now, and just watch you create. It's cool you have all the season colors on it so you can stay out all year long. Yep, tomorrow is going to be my long day. I have to go to 2 appointments and then a sale tonight, sale tomorrow night. Whoops, did we lose Sabrina? Says one now, those numbers are jacked up because you logged in and makes 2. Be right back. Okie dokie. I will be here. Oh, too much. I have to touch up that blue. All right. Oreo cookies, yeah. Yeah. She's on the other side of the table now. She's curious. She's got that look like, I want you to pet me, but very unsure yet. Scott said she'll come around. So, I mean, I can see they have these little packs. I'll show you. I'll get one. They have these little packs like this. And I can sit there and she'll come up and eat and she'll let me pet her a little bit. It's movements. I have to be real slow. It's any fast movement, she kind of freaks. So I don't know. Now Harley's the opposite. Harley, she won't let me pet her, but she's with Scott. If Scott's around, I can pet her, but if Scott's not around, she won't let me. She's a Scotty cat, said the Scott. Harley's Scott's cat. That cat will meow and meow until he something. That's what I think. Something. Yep. I mean, I know they were a hoarder house with other cats, but and then living in a dog kennel until they could find him a home. And so it's like my son said, Mom, you're giving him a better home. And she never gets friendly. She's living a well life. She's getting fed. I'm taking him. The thing is I have to get him to the vet. And I'm like, how am I going to get this cat? She won't come near anybody. So Xavier said he'll come on. Yep. And I don't want to traumatize her more, but I want to get her to the vet. And I don't know. I said, how did I say that to Xavier? I wonder how often they were fed. Because, man, I'll put out the food, and Harley acts like she's starving to death. And then you figure, I got them the 3rd of April, yeah, I want to say. Yeah, I think it was the 3rd of April. It was right before my surgery. Because at first I wasn't going to do it because I was having the surgery. And Diamond said, Mom, we'll go get him. I'll come over and do the litter box. And between Scott and Diamond, and even Xavier did it for me. They all agreed to do the litter box until I was well enough. Because as soon as Xavier saw, my son loves cats. My son's a cat person. So when I sent him a video, he was ready to go get him. And so they all helped out with because I already bought a litter box, because I was supposed to get a different kitten from a friend of Savannah. I was only to discover the chick moved and nobody knew she moved to North Carolina. So I was like, yeah, I ain't going all the way down there to get a cat. I wanted a kitten. I didn't want to, every cat me and Scott had in our marriage were always, I call them hand-me-down cats. They're already full grown or so. So Xavier says, Xavier told me when I go to get the appointment for the vet. Talk about trying they're getting an appointment for a vet. It's a Jesus. At least my vet. Crazy. That he'll take the day off of work and help me grab her and go get her. Because she almost they were born in November. So you figure December, January, February, March, April, May, June, 7 months old. And I've had them for 3. There we go. I like my tree. What do you think of my tree? Yep. That's what the vet said. Because I called the vet right away about shots. Explain the situation and how they were acting. She told me not to even worry about the shots right now. Let them get comfortable in our home because you don't want to how'd she put it? Terrorize them or something more than what they already are. So she's like, give them a few months, and she told me at least let them in our house 6 months, and then 6 months go get them their shots. I called about how Harley eats because, like I said, Harley eats like she's starving, and she said that's probably because she was. So now she's they had asked me how I fed them, and it's hard. She says with cats to have separate bowls like dogs. So all I do is put 1 cup, a measuring cup, in their bowl in the morning, and then every other day they get moist food. They're like Scott said to the vet when we called the vet together. Scott says they're healthy. Love it. Scott when Scott talked to the vets because we were on speaker and Scott's like they're healthy, except for these little quirks. She's like the vet says just don't tiptoe around them. But with Harley, you just gotta kind of go slow because oh shoot, that's not where I was going. Around her because she's so. I call her. I said to Scott, she's so fragile to me. She's so timid. She'll sit there, and I said to Scott, she sits there and stares at me or Scott like she wants to come and be petted, but she's so unsure of herself. So then we always talk to her like, "Hi, Harley, how you doing?" The baby talk. But like Xavier said, you gave them a better home than what they were in. So But Xavier talked to her, and she came up to Xavier and a little bit, because Xavier said if she doesn't warm up to me or Scott, because Xavier comes in the house and he'll be like, Oreo, and she'll come up and slowly let him try to let he tries to pet her. And then she'll go away, and she won't let him. But so far, he's the one that she actually goes up to when he calls her. So like Xavier said, nothing else, Mom. Xavier says, I'll take her. I'm like, oh, I don't want to get rid of her. She's gonna live here. You can come and visit. You're in my backyard. There, I kind of brushed that blue a little bit. It's a little bit better. And I went over it with a little light blue. I thought the dark blue just stuck out a little too much to my taste. Yeah, I like it better. Oh yeah, I sit on the floor all the time, every morning. This morning I didn't because I got up late and I was doing this. But I'll sit in my living room floor and I'll just sit there. They'll come up to me. It's just when and Scott noticed it the other day because he was sitting at the kitchen table. I don't even think they realized he was home. And he thinks because of my wrist guards is freaking him out. Because I had to wear my wrist guards so much. So now, like Scott says, I don't have to wear the wrist guards as much anymore. They have to get used to these without that black thing on. Because he thinks that may have been a reason. Because I had to wear my wrist guards so much that it freaked him out. So now I only have to wear my wrist guards if I go. I don't have to wear them if I'm painting or anything. I can't wait to see if I'm going to do mixed media tomorrow. Oh, did I tell you I talked to the clinic? So they upped my gabapentin to 2 tablets at night, and they'll leave, and we're going to see how the end of June goes, or from now till June. And because I still have that lump. See, well, that's paint right there. That's not a bruise. But that lump here in this, that's what we're worried about, is trying to get that. That's where my incision is, right there. This one looks pretty good. But if they don't, they'll do a ultrasound in that spot to see what's going on. And I might have to need octopus therapy. But I sent her what I have, and she laughed so hard. See, I bought this a while ago, and I bought this with the poopy on. Actually, it's actually put in. And I sit like this. Yeah. But I can't do it too long. She told me not too long. So it's not the fingers. And as I told her, it's not the fingers. It's in the wrist. So now I go like this. And I'm going to YouTube because I told Scott, I'm going to YouTube. I'm not what occupational therapy is on your hands if I can do it. I said to her, yeah. I told her, I said, is there a way? I said, with Scott working, he can't, this right now, starting to be summer, kids are out of school, and he ain't going to, as of today, he won't have those morning runs, so, yeah, is now going to work on the cabs, but, can you even see that? I might have to lighten that. I'm going to lighten that up. Okay, back to what I was saying. And due to the fact that it's the tourist season, he'll probably be really busy. fill a Dollar Tree tub with rice. It's like peas and marble beads. Oh, yeah, you told me that. Is that what they do? Because I said to Scott, I'm not going through occupational therapies. I can learn to do it at home. And the thing is I would have to go to the east side of town for that. Because I asked. So that's why I decided let's see what the end of June brings. Because I figure let's see what happens. How June is. I wrote that down when you told me that. Yep. I figured that. That's why I was like, I said this guy. And that's why I sent the picture to the nurse. She goes, yeah, you know, she's going to send the some paperwork with the exercise or whatever you call it, so I can kind of learn it and do it myself. But right now, it's all in the wrist. It's so, like I said, it's not the fingers, it's the wrist. How's my heart look? I like with that little outline. I don't know if I want to go do the whole thing, kind of, but I'm going to just do what I'm doing right now. But I'd like to start painting my house because I told Scott next week I'm going to see if I can start washing the walls going up my stairs. Do a little at a time so I can get my stairs painted or my hallway painted going up the stairs. And then the hallway going all the way to the stairs. That's my goal for the summer. So, but I have to wash the walls first because they haven't been washed since we moved in here. Regardless, I want to get the walls washed because you can still smell the smoke upstairs. I mean, because we smoke outside. Scott does occasionally smoke up in his old bedroom, but he knows I don't like it. Because I got brand new furniture. I don't want to smell like cigarette smoke. You know? So he usually goes to the garage. There we go. And now that it's summer, there we go. How do you like the hearts? I want honest opinion. Is it too purple? Should I dry brush more? All right. Okay. I have little itty bitty teeny ants running around on my desk, and I clean this whole desk off. I wash this floor, and I can't figure out where they're coming in from. Dad always had them too, little buggers. Scott's gonna spray along the edge of the house this weekend. He told me, just tiny little itty bitty teeny things. It's a Wisconsin thing, Scott told me. All right, here we go. Actually, hang on. I will be right back. I'm gonna put my sign out. I will be right back. I gotta go use the girly room. I'll go. There we go. All right, I'm back. All right. All right. Wrote our names out first. I have a tendency thinking I have more space and then it doesn't work. Okay. Hi, Martha. Martinez. Martina's Yarn and Crafts. Martina's. I'm bad at names. I'm really sorry. So hang on. I'm going to dry this so I can go over it. This is the longest I've been on YouTube in a long time. Little bugger, where'd you go? Ah, gotcha. Sorry about that. Damn little. Do you guys ever have that problem, little ants? Scott's got this thing on the wall that's supposed to attract ants. I think we wasted our money. Who's getting married? Jesus, I just ordered $60 worth of wedding stencils to do signs for one wedding. Wedding stuff's expensive. I remember when Xavier was getting married last year. It was crazy. Ooh, I think I'll flip this cool. So what do you guys think so far? I like it. Scott and Tina, the Massies. I should have get little cute little stickers of cats and put them on my tree. If I could draw cats that look like my cats, I'd do that. I thought about Scott and Tina, the Massies, and put an Oreo and Harley's names down on the edge. Ooh. There we go. Fix that in right there. Works for me. I ain't gonna mess with it too much more. Okay. There we go. I was gonna try to outline it in black, but I think I'm just gonna leave it in just the white. Yep. There we go. The lettering I'm talking. So, y'all see what it looks like done. I think it looks cool. And this is what it started out looking like. Off the curb. Just my time and paint. And the what you can do with it. So, now I'll take it outside and let it dry for a while, like and then in an hour or so, I'll spray it a clear coat and matte finish for outdoors, so that it doesn't. And I'll do the stick all too, because I'll lay it and I'll spray the whole thing here, the stick, and a flip and do the back. Do a couple. I usually do 2 to 3 coats, and then I'll find it a happy home. Not to figure out what I'm going to do tomorrow, because I'm going to try to go live every morning. Get back in that routine. What are we going to do tomorrow? I will have to see. I'll come up with something. Nothing. I haven't did art journaling in so long. Maybe I'll do some art journaling. I had to do this month's ATC swap with you and Sabrina, and I think Deidre told me she was sending. I haven't got it yet, so and got that done. Got Kathy. Oh, by the way, Miss Cat is having a sale tomorrow. Everything's $1 at 5 o'clock Central, 6 o'clock Eastern. You figure out the rest if you live in Mountain or Pacific time. So make sure you go over to Miss Cat's channel. She's got good deals. She's got good stuff too. And with that, I'm going to call it a day. And thanks for coming in and watching. And bye, everybody. And have a good Wednesday. It's hump day. Almost said Tuesday. Thanks for coming in. I hope you like my little somebody else's trash. It's my treasure. Maybe I'll find something when I go for my bike ride today. Because I brought it home last night. You never know. As always, guys, be happy, be kind, be safe, be funny, be crafty, and bye for now.